Hey, Frank Paris here. I'm in my magic den where I keep a lot of my magic props, things that I build, things that I sell. My workshop is behind me, and I have a workshop in the basement and the garage. So I kind of got a lot of places to work. I'm going to show you some of my props. This is my Swenson flea circus, which I will be doing a show on Facebook and on YouTube pretty soon. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I purchased this custom made from Swenson in the United Kingdom. It's a beautiful piece. It's very nice. It's big, but it's nice. And then underneath my time machine here, which I built, is a cigar flea circus, which I make for customers. So you may want to go up on YouTube and look that up and see how it's made. And you might want to buy one of those too. You can also look at PREI auctions and see that also. Okay, so what else we got here? We've got my teleporter, my Pop Hayden teleporter, which I built. Which, if you know what the trick is, you'll. If you don't know what the trick is, you can go online and see the Pop Hayden routine that he does with the teleporter. And I built my own, and there is a guy out there making them. Nick Wenger is custom making these guys, but I decided to make my own. And the teleporter routine you can see on YouTube, and Pop Hayden, HYDN, is the magician that does it. So that's that. I'll turn mine on so you can see how it looks. Some new light to it. Gets a little noisy, so you have to tone it down when you're doing a show. And this is my snake mechanism that I build for magicians so they can do a comedy snake routine. And this is the mechanism here, and it's remote control. There's the remote control that comes with it. And I bring that up because I'm going to talk about another snake mechanism that I have. Okay, this is my automa, my chirping bird routine that I use in my shows, and it is a homage to Del Rey, who did it in his close-up act. He had a chirping bird guessing where the card was. So I restored one of these chirping birds that I had purchased on eBay, and I've added a remote control to that. That is a video that I have put up, and it's up there on YouTube in my channel. And here's my famous Frank Paris comedy lie detector. You can see that right there. That's my lie detector. This is the one that I sell. So this is really cool, and you will see how this works up on YouTube by typing Frank Paris comedy lie detector in YouTube, or you can go to PREI auctions. That's my eBay web auction site, and you can purchase one of these guys. So that is also available. This is cute. This is something you can buy at pkmagic.com. It's a floating Sharpie, and that really looks cool. And I just had to have it. You can actually make the Sharpie float, and there's nothing apparently holding it up. Okay, so that's cool. And, you know, I got my money machine up there, which I make for people. Let me just show you the money machine there. You can see it over there. I get a little closer. A little crap of space in here. I've got a Soren Scrabble, which is also up on YouTube. It's a Scrabble mentalist effect, which is really cool. And there's the metal phone that Mario Miranda sells. Jose Miranda sells, or Joe Miranda. You never get his name right, so that's that. Okay, and then this is what I really came to show you. This is why I put this together. This is my Kybra Cobra snake housing, and it also has the Kybra Cobra mechanism that used to be a snake basket and mechanism that Collector's Workshop, the old Collector's Workshop, used to sell, and it was manufactured by Rich Block and Nick Ruggiero, who has recently left us. And the mechanism itself is just a work of art. It is like this snake right here that I build for customers, this comedy snake, except there is a little automation going on in here with servos, and with micro switches, which makes the snake come up and down a couple, 2-3 times, and then shoots cards into the air, that kind of thing. And what I've added to it, okay, besides what it normally does, is I've added a smoke machine here. And I tell the snake when I get ready to start doing my show, do not cook anything, okay? I know you haven't had dinner, but do not cook anything, because we do not want to smell up the place, and I don't think they're going to allow me to have you cook and make a smoky mess out of whatever you cook. And then, of course, I walk away, and the snake starts cooking. So what it looks like from here is smoke coming out. And then I have to go back and say, hey, I said no cooking. Stop cooking. And I bend down and I turn the switch off. And that's a smoke machine. They're very hard to come by. If you find one at a magic shop or something, grab it. Okay, so that's the smoke machine. Here's the snake that Nick Ruggiero and Rich Block produced, the snake Kybra Cobra mechanism. All of this is that. I've added a power supply and a remote control for, this is the remote control right here. The remote control is for a card fountain, okay? After he guesses the card, I say you were very, very sloppy when you were guessing the card because you were throwing cards out. That's part of the mechanism. Do not do it anymore because you're embarrassing me. And of course I hit the button and all the cards start shooting out, okay? And then I've added one other effect to this Kybra Cobra housing. As you can see how tight the space is in there. Okay, I've added one more. Let me just turn this around here. One more ability for this snake routine. Okay, I've added, if you look in here, I've added a mechanism. This mechanism, believe it or not, is a mechanism that you use. The old cars used to use it. When you hit the remote control, it would pop up the lock. It would unlock your lock. And when you hit your remote control car fob, it would lock it, okay, depending on which one. So I bought the doohickey that locks and unlocks the door, the mechanism, which you can buy on Amazon, okay, or on eBay or anywhere else. It's a door lock mechanism. I added a 12-volt battery, which you can see right here, okay, and a remote control and a switch, okay, and I used a C-clamp. These are like pipe clamps here, if you can see that, around it to screw it to the box, all right, and just part of it ends up